Hi, everyone. I'm Dave Bovin, and I serve as Dean of the School of Business and Technology at Chipola College. And today is our next segment of our weekly tech topic. And we have Ben Bridges, who serves as a student and staff member within our school as well. Welcome, Ben.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
This is an exciting time on campus, both in the classroom and online. We'd like to talk about the importance of just serving our stakeholders, serving our students, regardless of whatever brings you to the campus. Again, whether in class or online, our thought is we can serve you with the degrees that we have, our certificates, our associate's degrees, our bachelor's degrees. If it's a broad area of accounting, computers, engineering, or management, we believe we can help you reach your goals. People that show up that work in retail, work in restaurants, we believe the management degree ties well to that. Those that like auditing, like forensics, we have our technology, our computer focus, and our accounting provides a nice blend. But our segment, when we talk about our weekly tech topic, and we have a phone going off right now, so we'll just kind of put that on mute, and that's okay. That demonstrates our technology. It's always good to plan ahead.
Very true.
So today we're looking at just different peripheral devices that are included with your studies. So I should say ones that you would probably leverage as a student at Chipola, whether you're in class, online, or if you're working with those who are enrolling as students. Some options that we have are many today. Ben, I don't know about yourself, like to use these smartphones, smart devices. This is like an old school iPhone. And so the thought is of how can you navigate your courses in the class environment or online. Our online modality is Canvas, and many like to use their smartphones. Have you had a chance to use your phone at all to navigate a class online? Or?
Absolutely. You can get a app called the Canvas app, and it essentially allows you to navigate your courses through that app. And you can take quizzes, you can submit documents, do messages, and things like that.
And this is an example of, the early days. I don't even know how far back we have to go. This is probably an iPhone 4. And so we just thought we would kind of demonstrate this, or not demo it, but just show you how sizes of peripheral devices, smart devices have changed. So we won't talk much about this, but this is kind of how it all started, an iPhone 4. We also, Ben and I both have an iPhone 10, and this is my device, his device. Mine is a straight iPhone 10, and as been noted, we can utilize any app on our iPhone 10. Many students participate in online classes and their discussion posts, even uploading work, just with the functionality and the apps available through their iPhone 10. Now, your iPhone 10 is a little different than mine, Ben.
The iPhone 10R is slightly different from the iPhone 10. It is a little bit newer. The lens is actually just has a single camera in it, as well as, I believe, a brighter flash than the old one. But yours has two cameras, which allows for a greater element of depth perception. They both have a dual camera on the top here for the face cam, the front cam, and it allows for depth with that as well.
And also with mine, as we noted earlier, I need to have it turned off whenever we do one of our weekly segments, or when you're in a meeting or in class. But also I need to protect it. I drop my phone all the time.
Right.
And the OtterBox is a really affordable option for protecting your phone from getting shattered. I remember when I first considered the thought of getting an OtterBox years ago, I wasn't sure. And whenever you drop your phone, it was a life-changing event having to get a new phone.
You're right.
And now I might drop my phone every other day with an OtterBox, and it's not a good habit to have, but it survives.
Right. And getting a screen replacement, even if you don't want to replace your entire phone, can be up to $200, $300.
That's right. An OtterBox, I think, was under $100. So
right.
It was a nice addition for the phone. And a little side note about them, if you like up-and-coming businesses, though OtterBox is quite established now, but I remember back in the day, they were kind of up-and-coming firm out of Fort Collins, Colorado. And they were kind of this new tech company, and now they really have taken a good footing. So that's another option for your smartphone as well. Now, if you look at how to participate in your online classes with your smart devices, another option is a tablet. This isn't really a tablet that you would have a visual component to, but a tablet where you actually could write. It could enhance your writing. We mentioned that some people like to participate in discussions with their smartphone or even with a tablet, say. The Bamboo tablet, if you will, lets you actually use a smart pen or your finger, and you
Right.
can participate and actually have a better experience and even maybe better exposure with what you're trying to deliver of writing, of sending a message, different than just using a text or a typing approach. Have you used the
Right.
Bamboo as well, Ben?
I have, and I've mainly used it for creative methods, but it has so many uses, in my opinion, and not just for creative ventures and experimentation with that. For example, you could take notes with this. Like, you could just, have it right here, and instead of typing, and a lot of people find typing awkward in the classroom because sometimes it's even harder to type as fast as your professor is lecturing as you could just take notes.
That's right, to pay attention, have to type. Here you can, the traditional manner, which is how we're often trained to listen, to observe, and to write. That's
Right. And you could also use this as a presentation tool. For example, a lot of people utilize laser pointers in presentations, and this is the digital version of that, in my opinion.
Excellent. So far we've done the old school smartphone, iPhone 4, we're thinking, and boy, I didn't even know they made phones this old back in the day. What was before this? Maybe,
The 3?
yeah, well, yeah, obviously a 3, but maybe like some string and cans or something,
Very true.
or a rotary phone maybe before
Yeah.
this? I mean, it gets pretty old fast. And then we have the iPhone 10, and we have the Bamboo. So when we look at smart peripheral devices, laptops, this Microsoft Surface Pro is a popular device. Here you actually see you have the functionality of typing, a traditional keyboard built in, but it's lightweight. You actually have a stylus pen as well where you can work on the visual, on the screen itself. So if you have a visual note you're trying to take to save that for later, you can use the touchpad. This is something that's quite popular. You can set it up where you can display while you're working in class. It
Right.
has a good functionality. It's easy to use. It works well with the user. So is this something you've used before, Ben?
Yes, we actually have one at the office area of Building Z, and we utilize it for our 3D printer.
And it works well.
Absolutely. And I find this computer extremely interesting because, one, you can just take the keyboard right off, and it's a tablet now. And if you wanted to, you say you are ready to type again, it clicks right back in, and you have a full-size laptop again.
One of the few devices that lets you do both that way.
Absolutely. And it is a very, very nice educational laptop, in my opinion. You can take notes with it with a pen, you can type notes, there's just so many uses to it, in my opinion.
I agree. So that's the Microsoft Surface Pro. And then lastly, so we go from this old school iPhone 4, probably a very common now iPhone 10, and a Surface Pro, which is quite popular, to this robust, this kind of quite established laptop. I don't know if it gets any stronger, any bigger than this. This is Dell's Alienware, and this is actually what I use. And this just has some built-in wallpaper here as I'm opening up to view here. This is a gaming laptop. And if you haven't heard of Alienware, it actually provides the processing power to do everything you need in addition to gaming, which requires a lot of power, a lot of fast movement, a lot of screens to load at rapid pace. This is good. I'll personally teach programming classes with this, and we'll actually demonstrate programming, which is pretty doable since we focus a lot on scripting, which is web-based. Many devices work well, but this is quite a robust laptop, and one I didn't know if I'd like, but I've become quite comfortable with it. It's just really heavy. I don't know, Ben, have you had a chance to pick this one up?
Wow, I did not expect that.
Yeah, it's probably 10 times the weight of that Surface Pro. So this is just one option. What do you use for a laptop yourself?
Personally, I have a MacBook. They are more creative focused, in my opinion, with software specifically. And I really just like the operating system and the way it flows, the workflow.
And Macs often are designed for that artistic feel. I think you used that in your performance. You brought in your music the other day,
did,
and you
yes.
had your MacBook kind of as the centerpiece of that. So that's pretty cool. Well, Ben, thanks for sharing in this segment, our weekly tech topic. And here we were looking at devices that can help you find success in the classroom, or those that may be collaborating or supporting those throughout their degree plans. And anyways, we're excited to share these with you, and look forward to our next segment.
Thank
So,
you.
Thank you.